Hi there. You might be wondering why you're subscribed to some weird guy on a green screen, but let me explain. You might have subscribed to me when my channel name was still this. Unfortunately, right around the end of 2015, I've stopped uploading to that channel. So now I'm picking up the pieces, rebranding everything, and I'll be uploading videos as much as I can in this format. So if you're a fan of videos such as this, and this, I regret to inform you that they're gone now. I privated them all. So I'm sorry, you won't be able to see them anymore. So if you're an old subscriber, I hope you stay a while, and if you're a new viewer, welcome. It's safer here. If you're a gamer from Southeast Asia and you've played these games at any capacity in the last decade, then you probably at least encountered one Filipino per day every time you play. You may also be familiar with a certain word that they use. For those not in the know, the word I'm talking about is
Putang ina mo!
Putang ina mo. Possibly the most polite thing you could ever say to anyone. At least that's what your Filipino friends tell you. For the love of God, don't believe them. Translated word by word, this means whore, mother, and your. Or your mother's a whore. Or simply put, son of a bitch. Although it could also be used in the same way as fuck or fuck you. This magical word comes from, obviously enough, the word hijo de puta, which in Spain means the same thing. The Philippines was a Spanish colony for 300 years, so there's bound to be some words that would cross over into the local vernacular. In fact, hijo de puta still exists in some form in Hiligaynon.
Hiligaynon, Philippines.
God damn it, I'm sweating like a pig over here. Okay, I think I gave you enough of a background on that word, so I'm just gonna continue with the video. Our story begins in 1961 when one Rosario Reyes was recently fired from his job by his manager, Agustin Halyare. Reyes took this news like a champ, and by that I mean he was livid. So he did what any sane man would do and followed his manager all the way home. And as his manager was about to close the gate, he said the magic words, "Putang ina mo." And he said more things like threaten his life or something. To no one's surprise, Halyare sues him. He sues him for two things: grave threat for threatening his life, and defamation for saying putang ina mo. In the defamation part of the suit, Halyare argued that putang ina mo, when translated, is your mother's a whore. So at least from what I understood, Halyare claimed that by saying putang ina mo, Reyes was tarnishing his mother's honor. Anyways, the case went up all the way to the Supreme Court, in which the court said, "Are you guys fucking serious?" I'm kidding. The Supreme Court was very serious about this matter. The Supreme Court had this to say. This, being putang ina mo, is a common enough expression in the dialect that is often employed not really to slander, but to express anger or displeasure. It is seldom, if ever, taken in its literal sense by the hearer, that is, as a reflection of the virtues of a mother. And with that, Reyes gets cleared of the defamation suit. He was still charged with grave threat though. Moral of the story is, just call your manager a big stinking kamote.